Hey there, and welcome to the Home Studio Rescue here on YouTube. My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be talking about 2 free plugins that are available until December 31st. I'm a little bit late to this party, but I have downloaded these obviously and have been enjoying using them today on just a little demo I've been making. And the 2 plugins are from, one is Tape Mello-Fi from Arturia plugins, which they seem to be making some really cool stuff, and then Trash 2 from Izotope. And so this is obviously a tape emulation plugin. I'm just going to play a little loop here of some drums I've been working on and kind of show you guys a little bit of how these work. Obviously, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. I'll link a couple in the description going over these more heavily, but I'm just going to show you how I've been using them and having a lot of fun with it. So here's a drum beat I made just with Easy Drummer, and it sounds like Easy Drummer. So I have this just on the default setting, and they're already scooping off a little bit of high end, so I'll push play with that. And I'm just going to put it back to no filter. And so there is a drive switch here. It's not engaged. There's tone as well. There's a little bit of the drive. You can just hear that tape saturation going on. And then the tone, I'm going to take off the drive, turn on the tone for you guys. And it just, right now, that's just as low as it goes. It's taking out a lot of high end. Adding some of that back. And then they have tape, flutter, wow, echo. Let's turn those on and see what those are doing. It sounds like some kind of phase shift is going on. And then they have this wear knob here. If I just push stop here, I think here's your noise, which a little bit of that can kind of be cool. And also you probably hear some mechanical sounds going on. I think there's your mechanical sounds. And then if I push play and do this, that's pretty cool. And there's a lot of different speeds you can go through as well. Okay, and so they also have a low pass filter and a high pass filter, and that becomes useful when you start dialing in tones. And these are my 2 favorite knobs, obviously, is the drive and the tone knob here. And then we can kind of take off some low end if we want, or high end. So far I've really enjoyed having this plugin. That I'm going to put my setting on that I have for my drums here in the song I've been working on. So it's just kind of a lo-fi thing. And then so I have a little Rhodes part here that I wrote on the keyboard, and this is what it sounds like. And this is with the tape plugin. So it's actually pretty subtle. I'm not really doing too much with it, but it is kind of softening it and adding a little bit of vibe. And so the next thing with this Izotope plugin here, Trash 2, this is a really cool plugin. It's got an EQ, it's got this drive or trash. There's setting here where you can go through and select a bunch of different drives. They have a modulation filter here, and that has a bunch of different cool settings. I'm not going to go over these things, I'm just giving you guys a basic overview. And then there are some convolution sounds you can add. There's amps, there's all kinds of stuff. If you want to mess up your track or do some kind of lo-fi processing, this thing's pretty cool. It also comes with a compressor and then a delay as well. And so for this little piano track, I doubled it, and I'm adding delay to it. And originally I had the H delay, but I was able to kind of emulate what the H delay was doing with the Izotope trash. So this thing's kind of like a one-stop shop to kind of get all those effects that you need as far as saturation, compression. You can do delay. You can just mess things up in a really cool way. And these plugins are free, so I should have led with that. These plugins are free until December 31st. So if you haven't downloaded these yet, I'd go ahead and do that. So these two plugins are very cool. I find them to be very vibey, and for me, I'm always looking for something to make a lo-fi beat or make Easy Drummer not sound so much like Easy Drummer, or it just sometimes sounds a little bit too crisp and nice. So this is a way to overdrive these, and really, like, I'm using both of these plugins in some instances, but you don't really have to. I think you could do what you need to with the Izotope trash. That thing is awesome. And this Tape Mello, it's a really cool vibe machine. It definitely adds some drive and some really cool tape elements to it. So hopefully you guys are watching this before December 31st, 2021, and you can go and download those plugins. I'll leave a link in the description. If you got any value out of this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.